What if one day I lost my job at 40? Just the thought of it is scary. Scared of the silence, scared of the sympathetic looks, but most of all, scared that I might start doubting myself. At 40, you're no longer young enough to take wild risks, but not quite old enough to just give up. There are bills to pay, kids to raise, aging parents to care for. I thought by now, at least things would be stable. But suddenly, the company restructures. One email, one handshake. And just like that, I'm out of work. I used to think unemployment was a problem for people in their 20s or 30s. I never thought I'd be 40 and updating my CV, trying to figure out what skills are still relevant, scrolling through job postings that say, prefer under 35. Being unemployed at 40 isn't just about losing a paycheck. It feels like losing part of your identity. I used to be the manager, the team leader, the main provider. Now, who am I? I start to doubt myself. I start avoiding social gatherings. I get quiet at family dinners, afraid my child might ask, "Dad, what do you do now?" I compare myself to others. Worse yet, I compare myself to who I used to be 5 years ago. Sometimes I wonder, do I still have value? Am I still capable of doing anything meaningful? But after days of lying in bed, staring at the ceiling like it might have the answer, I started thinking differently. I thought, if I've already lost it all, what else is there to fear? If I've already fallen, maybe standing up is the only option left. And if no one is giving me a chance, why can't I create one for myself? So I began again. I enrolled in an online course. My eyes were tired, but my heart felt more alive. I started writing, sharing what I know, even if no one read it. I took on a small job, earning far less than before, but it gave me purpose. It gave me a reason to get out of bed. And I realized something. At 40, losing your job might be a fall, but it could also be a turning point. No one says you can't start over, not even you. Sometimes losing everything is the only way to really look inward. Maybe that job I lost was never what I truly wanted. Maybe it was just what felt safe. I learned to slow down, to treat myself with more kindness, to appreciate small opportunities, because now I know nothing is guaranteed. And most importantly, I learned this. My real worth isn't tied to a job title on a business card. It's in how I choose to rise again. If you're 40 and unemployed right now, remember this, you are not alone. There are so many people out there who have walked through that same quiet darkness and kept going. You don't have to keep up with anyone else. You just have to keep moving, in your own way. Unemployment might take away your income, but it can't take away your dignity, your hope, or your ability to grow. As long as you don't give up, you're still in the game. Because sometimes, when one door closes, it's only to show you that you have the power to build your own path forward, stronger, and maybe even happier than ever before. If you saw a piece of yourself in this story, let me know in the comments. And if this video meant something to you, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. We have a lot more to talk about on this journey together.